Hi. Not sure if I am on. Let me see. Okay, maybe I am. Anyway, this is Irma McNeil again, and today is January the 5th, 2021. I have a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about today. Today, I want to talk to you about marriage, separation, and divorce according to the Bible. Um, Today, I'm just going to do a couple of scriptures for you from the Bible and just expound on them briefly. I'll continue the video as the days and weeks go forward. Okay. First of all, the Bible says in Proverbs, and I try to read a chapter of Proverbs for each day. So in Proverbs, it says that whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. I like that. So you guys, you're looking for a wife, when you find her, the Bible say you're gonna have favor with the Lord. That's great. Better to have favor with him than anybody on the planet. The other thing the Bible says is that um, for people who are dating or aspiring to become married, it says it's better to marry than to burn with sexual desire or passion. So if you've been dating someone and you're very interested in them and your chemistry is clicking, um, it's better for you to marry than to burn. So it would be good to go and to get your marriage counseling. I recommend people to look at marriage videos and ask each other questions that they normally wouldn't talk about on a daily basis. Just use that as a dating time. Look at the video and write questions down, and afterwards talk about the video and see what you have in common. But if you are burning with passion, you should always make sure that your dating is around other people so that you won't slip into a situation that you don't want to be in, especially if you're saving yourself for marriage. I've seen that while working at a pregnancy support clinic where a couple were trying to save themselves for marriage, and they were um, just meeting up and dating around other people. But there were a couple of times when they ended up by themselves, and then the passion got a little bit too much for them, and they ended up pregnant before they got married. So it's a lot to think about, but do your homework, ask the questions, get the answers. See how your person that you're dating is around your family, around your friends. Um, get in an argument with them and see how they react to arguments, and go on a date, but don't dress up. Let them see you just the way you are, and see how they like you without being all dolled up, or for the guys, not clean up as your best, just maybe how you are when you go playing basketball, or how you are when you're just in your daily attire. So there are lots of things to look at. Um, I also say that, there are 4 seasons in a year. When you're dating, maybe you should date for a year and see how they are in each season of the year, and how they are with just various variables that happens in our environment, and when they're around your people and their people and work and other situations. So always taking notes and always um, collecting data regarding that person. Um, Here in my Bible, there's also, I was reading in Proverbs, the 5th chapter, And I like this. This is really good stuff. It says, "Drink water out of thine own cistern." That spells Cistern. It is it is something that retains water, and running water out of thine own well. What that is saying is that if you have a spouse, be with that spouse only. That's why you married. Be with that spouse only. This is found in Proverbs 5. The first verse that I just read was 15. Now I'm on 16. It said, "Let thy fountains," and I'm reading from King James Version. So there's the thousand and thy and these. Okay. So let your fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of water in the street. Let them be only for thine own, and not strangers with thee. And it's still just elaborating on, you know, when you marry that person, give that person yourself, your full self, your full attention. Give them the attention that they need. You married them for them. You didn't marry them and then you're going to go out and get other women on the side or other men on the side. Put your um spend time with that person. Spend time learning that person. Spend time understanding that person. Spend time developing your relationship, your own relationship, not out here and out there with somebody else, and that's taking time away from the one that you married, your spouse. It said, and then it said, "Let your fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of your youth." When you're sharing with your wife or with your husband, the two of you all are sharing, it's actually building up your relationship. It's building like a fortified city. It's building strength in your relationship. So focus on your own relationship. Let her be as a loving um, hind and pleasant to row. And this is talking about the animal like a deer. Um, Let her breast satisfy you at all times and ravish you always with her love. So, there's beauty in this marriage relationship between a husband and wife, and it could be as good as you want it to be. It does take work, but it can be as good as you want it to be, and you look forward to the growth of it. You look forward to it getting better and better, and then 5 years later, 10, 15, 20 years, you find yourself with your spouse loving them more than the day that you first got married. So, and the last verse that, well, it's not the last one. And why it says, "Why would you be ravished with a strange woman and embrace the bosom of a stranger?" And it says, "For are the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and be." I'm sorry, I'm trying to see. "And he pondereth all his goings." So he's saying, the Bible is saying that the Lord is looking at you and looking at what you're doing, and he thinking about what are you doing, you know. You have this person and you said, "I do" to them, and you said, "Unto death do us part," but now your eyes are looking over there, and your eyes are looking over there, and your eyes are looking in places they should not be looking. Focus on the one that you married. um it says, "His own iniquities shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins." So you you're responsible. The things that you do, if you go out and actually fulfill those those looks and those desires and the lust that you have after someone else, then you're going to reap the consequences of your decisions, of your choices. and he shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly shall he go astray. So, and that is not talking about physical death, but it's a spiritual death to your marriage, because now you're not focusing on what you said I do to the vows that you made. Vows are very, very serious. You know, when you make a vow before God and before man, then God expects that you fulfill those vows. Um, that will be it for today. I hope that you learned something or gathered something from this. You might not even agree with it, but those are my thoughts. They're mine. And it's taken from Proverbs, the fifth chapter, verses 15 through 23. So I'll talk to you some more about marriage, separation, and divorce. And I've been married for 28 years, and I've had ups and downs, and have, have gone through some very, very serious trials. And but I feel that being married before twice, and separated before, and divorced before, hopefully never again, then maybe I have something to help you out with. So there you go. There you have it. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be blessed and Happy New Year. Thank you so much. All right. Bye bye.